Once, deep in the bowels of the underworld, there was a story shrouded in darkness and despair. The separated souls wandered forever. Their souls were swallowed up by the eternal abyss. In the very center, where the path diverged into three parts, stood the sinister gatekeeper Cerberus. Cerberus was no longer a mere mortal, but a perverted beast of nightmarish proportions. Its ivory fangs dripped venom, while its three snarling heads mercilessly guarded the entrance to the realm of eternal torment. His sinister presence became more and more menacing as each soul approached the gate, their ultimate goal determined solely by their earthly deeds. A long time ago, Cerberus was a faithful dog, a faithful companion of the heavenly gods. But when his true power was revealed, his mind was distorted, and he was cast into the underworld as punishment for his arrogance and insatiable craving for chaos. Bound to the depths of the underworld, Cerberus was now imprisoned in darkness. The remnants of his once powerful spirit shattered, and insatiable hunger tormented his being, as he longed for release from his eternal torment. It was this hunger that guided him, giving him the ability to decipher the souls of those who approached his gates. With every restless soul that came forward, Cerberus checked their actions in the mortal realm. He could feel their guilt, their remorse, and the severity of their misdeeds. Those marked by evil were doomed to wander the very corners of the kingdom, forever tormented by their past misdeeds. Cerberus reveled in their pain, his evil laughter echoing through the cavernous underworld. The distraught souls, their despair was palpable, begged for mercy. But mercy was an alien concept in this realm of eternal torment. And yet, in the distorted form of Cerberus, there are remnants of his former self. There was a hint of sadness in the depths of his eyes, a reminder of the loyal guard he once was. With each soul passing sentence, his heart sank deeper into the abyss. His existence became more intertwined with the suffering of others. Cerberus had turned into a twisted vessel of punishment, and the realization of this tore his soul even more. But redemption was elusive in the underworld, both for its inhabitants and for its keeper. Cerberus could only watch as each soul plunged into its eternal nightmare, forever cut off from any glimmer of hope. He became a prisoner of his own creation, a monstrous reflection of the darkness that surrounded him. So, Cerberus has forever remained a revered guardian of the gate, at the same time hating his eternal task and being held captive by it, dreaming of the day when his monstrous form can be replaced by a purer, innocent spirit. Once upon a time, a being with great power and devotional service fell out of favor with Cerberus, and eternal darkness reigned in the recesses of his soul. As the epochs passed, the corrupted essence within Cerberus grew, seething and absorbing any remnants of his former benevolent nature. Every evil soul that approached his gates served as fuel for his malice, allowing the darkness to penetrate deeper into his perverted heart. No longer content with simply condemning souls, Cerberus enjoyed their torment. His grinning faces radiated malice that infected the very air, chilling the lost souls to their ghostly depths. His once sad eyes now burned with an unholy fire, enjoying the pain that permeated this realm. In an effort to assert his power, Cerberus built treacherous labyrinths that snaked through the darkest corners of the underworld. These labyrinths, designed to confuse and trap lost souls, became a playground for his sadistic pleasure. They were nightmarish labyrinths filled with winding corridors, moving walls and traps designed to prolong suffering. While the souls wandered through his tormenting creations, Cerberus took malicious pleasure from the sight of their confusion, their futile attempts to escape. His evil laughter echoed through the corridors, sowing seeds of despair in their fragile souls. The once faint glimmers of hope quickly faded, replaced by absolute horror and hopelessness. And yet the depth of Cerberus' depravity knew no bounds, feeling uneasy in the souls. He created cruel illusions that played on their fears and regrets. He conjured up the manifestations of their past transgressions, subjecting them to vivid and terrifying reconstructions. Their worst nightmares materialized before their eyes, and with each horrific scene, Cerberus took satisfaction from their suffering. The underworld, which once served as the realm of punishment, has now become Cerberus' personal infernal domain. Even the other inhabitants of the underworld recoiled from his sinister aura, afraid to attract his attention. The rivers of torment became blacker in his presence. The cries of tortured souls became louder and more frantic. While Cerberus was enjoying his sinister reign, rumors began to spread through the underworld. Stories about the Keeper of the Gate, whose darkness eclipsed all others. Even the gods themselves shuddered at the mere mention of his name, for they sensed the danger that his corrupted essence posed to the very foundation of existence. So Cerberus continued his reign of terror, forever shrouded in the darkness he had accepted. Defiant, ruthless, and perverted, he stood guard at the gates, perpetuating unimaginable suffering, his evil power growing with each departing soul that descended into the abyss. The underworld had found its most sinister guardian, a being who enjoyed the pain of others, trapped forever in his own gradually darkening abyss.